Hey guys, what's up? It's the Michael in 1997 here to give you a review of Outlast. Please enjoy the video, like the video, comment below, and subscribe. Thank you very much.
Hi guys,
Hey guys, what's up? It's D. Michael. I'm here in 1987, here to review
Danny.
with Danny in Danger, reviewing Outlast right here.
On the PS4, he played it on the PS4.
Danny didn't play it, so I'm gonna be reviewing it. This is developed by Red Barrels. This is like I think a company, and I must say it's a good job of a game. Now this game wasn't really originally released for PS4. It was originally released for PCs in September, but they upgraded it to this version.
Okay, so I didn't play the course, so I'll be asking him some questions on the game.
So ask.
Okay, how long is the game?
Well, for me, it took me around 4 to 6 hours to beat the game.
Not entirely. You kids remember it was kind of scary.
Yeah, that's because someone could beat it in 4 hours.
He didn't beat it in 4 hours.
I beat it in 4, but
6 maybe.
But for original people, like people that are used to this franchise or horror games, it's take you around 4 hours to beat if you're used to it. But for me, it took me around 5.5 to 6 hours to beat, due to me being freaking scared.
How are the graphics?
Visually, Outlast is one of those horror games that you're gonna remember for its visuals of how great they did design and sound design as well. The design of the asylum is visually just spooky as hell.
Okay. See, I was here. I was
Watching
yeah,
a snippet.
watching you play, and I'm like, hey, Michael, doesn't it kind of remind you of Amnesia or what's that the game?
Slender?
Slender.
Well, it kind of is like that. As in either game, you can't fight the characters. In this game, you have no weapons. The only thing you have is a camera with a night vision, and that's it. You can't fight. The only thing is
and it's just like Amnesia. Also, like there's puzzles,
like,
and also the camera. It has a battery life.
So you gotta find batteries at the game. The story is you play as a reporter, Miles. He is basically a reporter trying to get a chance for the spotlight to be known. So he takes his job to go to this really massive asylum, which this asylum was actually shut down long ago, but then it gets reopened up for some weird reason. And he goes there to check out what's going on, and he basically breaks in. And what happens is he finds out that there's this weird type of, not cult, but weird type of ritual or thing happening. There's blood everywhere. There's people dead, and the cycles are running. Yeah.
So there are nude scenes.
Yeah, the game is
the bad guys are nude and everything.
Not all the bad guys. Every once in a while you see like someone running, they're like staring at you like this. They're like sometimes naked.
And the kills are
gruesome. I died a lot of times, I'll be honest. The deaths in this game is explicit. Like, there's parts when this big guy comes and picks you up, puts his hand like that, and rips your head off of your body. And you basically see your body just being thrown away. And it's like game over.
Also, I saw you could hide.
Yeah, you hide in lockers, you hide behind like boxes.
Windows underneath
you jump out of windows at times.
Let's see. I don't get it though, because his character's hiding. I can hear him do it'd be awesome. Imagine me crazy if the guy's like this. He just pulls them out and just kills him.
But then it'll damage the part and stealth. Because the game is all about stealth and all that stuff. The problem I think that most of the game is really good. The music is great at times.
Also, it's free, right? It's free for PS4?
Yeah, all you gotta do is just have PlayStation Plus add to it. And if you don't, you gotta pay $15, I think. So that's a good deal, right?
Yeah, and I'm saying we need to get PlayStation Plus because our
account's about to expire. PlayStation Plus.
In March something, right?
Like in the beginning of March. Excuse us for the background. Is there someone yelling in the background? I think it's one of the asylums that escaped.
Are you sure it's March or February? I don't know.
So, here's the thing. Now, you didn't actually know the cons of the game.
What are the pros and what are the cons?
Well, the pros I said is the design of the character, like of the visuals, the music, the sound design, the gameplay is actually mostly good, and that's the problem.
Okay, cons.
The objectives, like how they're planned out, it tries to act gamey. It tries to act gamey objectives. Like I'm okay with there's moments when you have to go underground and basically have to find like 2 generators and then find another battery generator. I'm okay with that, but at times it gets repetitive. Like you do it over and over. It's like it always happens. Like there's another scene later on in the game where they command you to do it over and over, and it gets a little repetitive at times. And the design and some visuals of the characters are nice when you're like far away from them when you're running. But sometimes when you get closer, some of the visuals look a little diminishing. Yeah, look a little blurry, or like they didn't do all of it. Like most of their face is well done, and a little part of it was like blurry, like Vaseline was rubbed all over it. But it's still a great game, I say. It's really hard to recommend this game because this isn't made for people who are just new to games, like new to horror games. This is for pro horror games. Like Dead Space is a horror game, and I thought that I was ready.
Dead Space is a horror survival game.
Yeah, this is like more horror, no survival. Like it's just run for hell, run away. Like
yeah, you know that I had a dream about that.
What? Dead Space?
Dead Space. I was fighting off the
Necromorphs.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
shoot the legs and shit.
That's like the only thing that kind of bothered me was the repetitive objectives. And I understand the idea of not having any weapons, but there's some times where I wish I could like push someone away because then they're in front of your objective and you can't do anything about it, like some of these psychopaths. And it's not really psychopaths, there's this like big guy who will follow you every once in a while and just throw you out of an area to like get you to the next part of the objective.
Aren't they like freaking how you call it? How you say? Because I saw the scene that you were like heading out like in the hallway, yeah, little ass and everything.
Oh, yeah,
there was like a fire.
Oh yeah.
You're like
you could run real fast, and then you can also look backwards while running. It could like mess with the controls as while you're running, you just run towards the wall. But story wise,
I heard him a lot screaming. Like,
I'll be honest, I was scared as hell. The game is scary. That's why people are calling it the scariest game ever played. But it's hard to say that because Slender is out there, so is Amnesia. Those are scary games.
There's a lot of scary games.
Yeah, and there's going to be more now, like The Evil Within, Aliens, the new one's coming out. Hope it does it good. So, really, story-wise, the game actually has a great story attached to it, as there's basically like little documents you can find, and you can record the entire game with the camera, so you can watch like little sequences happening. And you could write down notes to yourself, writing what is happening, why is this happening, why are people burning themselves, or like destroying their faces. It's really visually disturbing, and that's what's great about it. It feels like sometimes you're watching like one of those like found footage horror films, and you basically have to guide the film to its end. And the ending, I won't spoil what happens. It's a little bit mixed in my opinion. Like I like it at times, but other times I just felt like it was hard to understand. Like, it tries to make a sequel in the process, in my opinion. So, I give thumbs up to the developers for the storytelling, its visuals, how disturbing it is, and its sound design.
If you had to give them any advice about making another game like this, what would you tell them?
I would just say to Red Barrels is try to do something else with the objectives, not like get it too repetitive and like. Because then it can degrade the experience, and it can let people just walk away from the game and just leave it like to just rust.
Also, are there any jump scares?
Yeah, every once in a while, but they're placed perfectly. Like when you're like, "Oh, this ain't gonna scare me," you open the door, you're like, "Ah!" like that. It really did happen to me. Like the first time, like the first 5 minutes, I walk into a door opens, and this body's just like hanging out. I was like, like that. The music is really good at times. It's really well orchestrated, and you could say, and I just love it overall. I just say right now that people will be giving it low scores. That's for the PC version, but I don't know. They might convert it over to PS4. But I'm just saying right now, good job with the game. Overall, I give it an 8 out of 10. That's my final rating for the game. I feel like everything that the developer's vision was there for, it was mostly achieved overall. So I give it an 8 out of 10. So that's my final score. Dan, you have anything to say?
No.
Well, we did get the Titanfall beta. That's just to let you guys know. We've been playing that thing like crazy.
You got it last night.
Yep. And we're going to be doing an impressions video about that as well. So please like the video, comment below, and subscribe. Also follow us on Twitter. Danny, what's your name on Twitter? Danny Danger or something like that?
Danny Martinez.
Junior. I'm DMichael7. We're also on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and all that stuff. On Vine as well. So you can check us out there as well. So please, guys, like the video, comment below, subscribe. Thank you, and bye. If this video gets 100 views, I'll put this dog, Optimus Prime, my dog, in the next video. Also, please, thank you for subscribing. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Vine. Thank you all for watching this episode.